If the bleeding continues for more than half an hour,
Yeah.
seek aid for medical advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minor veins.
Wait a minute. So when the child is bleeding from the nose, hit the soft part,
Yeah.
make them lean forward. So leaning forward is going to prevent blood from going into the airways,
Yeah,
as well as the
stomach.
stomach. And
They must be
breathe through the mouth.
Yeah.
Pinching helps in the blood clotting. Okay.
Minor veins. They must remove clothing from the vein areas, except clothing stuck to the skin.
Okay, where the burning has taken place,
Yeah.
they can remove the clothes,
Yeah.
except where the cloth has become part of.
Run cool, not cold water over the vein until the vein is.
Oh, not cold water, but cool water.
Yeah. 3. Lightly apply a gauze bandage or a clean, soft cloth or towel.
Okay.
Lastly, if your child is awake and alert, offer ibuprofen or acetaminophen for pain.
For pain. Okay. Teachers, that can be done, the offering of medicine can be done by parents
Yeah, or hospital.
or hospital or a teacher, but they need to seek permission. There are other kids that do not take specific medicine. So you find someone who is who has got leukemia, they are not going to take this body like that. You give them respect. So if a teacher wants to give a child a painkiller, they need to seek consent from the parents for specifications. But a medical personnel, they can do that. Okay, that's about it, right? Yes, madam.
In case of emergencies, teachers need to stay calm and reassure students that the best possible actions will be taken in their best interests.
Okay, so the teachers are supposed to tell the learners to be calm and assure them to say everything is going to be fine.
Teachers must be trained and educated on how to handle each individual from an emergency situation.
Each child has to be handled.
The teacher must be trained and educated on how to handle each individual in case of an emergency. Thirdly, the school must have an emergency alarm procedure.
A specific one, that when it goes out, everybody has to know something that's going wrong. Okay.
And they should have classroom count. The teachers should have classroom count.
Okay.
In case of an emergency. They should maintain a secure room.
A secure room. This secure room is for what?
Or maybe they want the. Okay, maybe they don't have a place
To hide.
so they should have the secure.
What kind of a case would require hiding? What kind of an emergency would call for hiding?
Maybe. That's. Hi.
Fire? And you're hiding in a room.
But
In in case of fire,
At least when fire is needed, fire point assembly. Yeah.
you don't hide during a fire. Fire is going to find you anyway. How come the emergency would require kids to hide? How about a serial killer? So someone walks into the premises with a gun. Yeah. We can go in the room and hide in case of that. Another emergency. I don't think wind could be, but depends on the kind of wind that you're talking about. So if the kind of wind you're talking about is the one that uproots or destroys buildings, then you need to have a secure room underground. That can also work. So we've got people, or we've got places where they build underground rooms where when they know that a tornado is coming or a cyclone is coming, they will simply go under and close. So everything else is always there. In case of rain, in case of wind, we will go in there. So lighting is there, oxygen, food. So they close out until the storm is over. Then they can come. All right, go on.
They should end the emergency by the teachers must instruct students to come out of their assigned spots, turn lights on and unlock the doors.
Okay.
The teachers must instruct students to come out of their assigned spots, turn lights on and unlock the doors.
Okay, so we are talking about a secure room.
Yes.
Okay. Come out, unlock the doors, and
Turn the lights on.
turn the lights on. All right.
Notify the parents in case of an emergency, depending on how short and long the emergency is.
Okay. Depending on how long or short the emergency is, you can inform the parents. Meaning to say, if the emergency is short, then there is no point of informing the parents.
There are some emergencies the school can handle.
There are some emergencies the school can handle. That's a good way of putting it. What kind of emergencies can a school handle? An emergency for a school. Can we say when there is no water, is that an emergency? No water is coming in the taps. Is that an emergency?
Yes.
Do you have to tell parents? There's no water here, bring water for your kids, and blah, 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 they need the water for the toilet. The school can handle that. All right, so depending on the kind of emergency, if it is not life-threatening, then the school can handle it. But sometimes the emergency can be short. However, the parents are still supposed to know what happened, which is their child. They still are supposed to know what happened. But you wouldn't tell each and every child that comes to pick their child to say, you know what, today we didn't have water. Unless maybe if you are supposed to wash something that belongs to the child, and then the child is taken back to the staff. So you go like, oh, we're sorry today, we were not able to wash your baby's nappies because we didn't have enough water and so on and so forth. But if it's something that, oh well, it's just one of those things, it can go unnoticed. Are you there?
Yes, but I had
A question?
no. On the second assignment,
Yes.
in case of minor events, immediately rinse chemicals from hands. If possible, position the student's head over a sink with the injured hand down.
What kind of an injury is this?
Burns,
Burns.
yes.
This one is in the ear, in the eye. Okay, so you say what?
They should rinse
Mhm.
the chemicals from the eyes.
They should rinse the chemical from the eye.
Yes. And if possible, position the student's head over a sink with the injured eye.
So how is that? Like that? Or you're facing upward so that water is going to go down to the eye?
I think
What kind of a position is this?
the head should be down and then
Water is running over.
yes, in the eye.
Okay. Go on.
As she said that cool the vein right away in water.
Cool water. Okay.
In case of poison, follow the poison center's instructions.
Follow the poison center's instructions. Where do we find the poison centers? If the poison was in the body, sometimes there is an instruction that is written in case of ingestion, in case someone eats it, in case it gets into contact with eyes, follow these instructions, right? You know what I mean? So you have to go through the instructions that have been listed on that particular kind of a poison. Drink a lot of water, wash it with a lot of water, or drink milk, or see the physician as fast as possible.
Have the student change out of clothing that was exposed and put the clothing in a plastic bag so that they cannot use it.
All right, so if the kind of poison that we are talking about is poison through exposure, it means the whole body, the clothes of the child are also, they have been poisoned. So what you're saying is remove the clothes, put them in the plastic paper so that they can't get into contact again. So what do you do with the person? The clothes have been removed. What do you do with the person? You wash them? Did they say anything about it? No? Imagine in preschool, someone has been exposed to poison. You take their clothes off. Life is hell for that particular child. So they are only in their hands. The teacher has to find a way to cover it, otherwise you won't be able to. At the age of 4, are they conscious about whether they have dressed that or not? Can she go back in class with just a name?
No.
She cannot, right? Because the others will be like, she's wearing an under with a flower.
But other schools, they have extra uniforms.
No, in case if something happens, they keep open. That's a good idea.
Inform your parent or guardian.
Inform the parents or guardian. Do we have a special way how parents or guardians are supposed to be told? We have a specific way how parents and guardians are supposed to be told. Hello, no one was in there.
So that they go together.
How are you supposed to do that?
By telling the maybe before the parent, and the parent should come first, and then they should inform him.
Okay. It will also depend on the kind of emergency. So she says you tell the principal calls the parent comes, and then you inform them of what has happened. Yeah. What will happen is you just call the parent and tell them, the child fell down, and it looks like the neck is broken because she's still. What will happen? Can you please come over? Your child fell down. And it looks like she's got a broken neck because she can't move.
When they were told them, just come over, we need to talk.
Come here as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Your child has been involved in an accident.
No. That's what they
Okay, how do you do the telling to make sure that the parent comes in time? Because there are times you can tell it, okay, can you please come over? We need to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then they will say, okay, I'll come when I'm picking my child. Then the child simply goes, the parent simply goes like, all right, that one fine. But then in their minds, they're like, when I'm picking her, then I'm also going to go to the principal's office. How do you bring in the sense of quickness in that, in the relaying of the information?
Then we tell them something has happened here. So
I'm keeping your child, and I call you, I'm like, I don't want to startle her. I don't want to bring her to a place where she's going to be like, my child. I'll just take a phone and say, hello, can you please come here? Something has happened to your child. Please come as soon as you can. You end up waiting for a parent for 3 hours, not because the parent is not coming, but because the parent is on the floor. They are also dropped dead, and not dead as such, but they are going to suffer too much from that, blah, blah, blah. BP has gone up, or has gone up. But anyway, you need to, when you are keeping other people's kids, sometimes you start building relationships with parents to the point that you know how parents behave, the different parents of different individuals. So if you get to know that the mother of Maria, the moment you tell her ABCD, she's not going to be, we are not going to be in good books, you also find a way of telling. There are others that are able to understand, there are others that their wire is missing somewhere, somehow. So, based on the relationship that the school has with the parents, but at the same time, the level of the emergency, you should strike a balance to say this is how we are going to relay the information. Because whichever way, the information has to go because the child has to be helped. And in case where you're trying to call the parent and the phone can't get through, or the emergency numbers that you've been given, that still does not call for the teachers to give the children medicine. Pick it to the closest or nearest hospital. Much as it is going to be a problem also because you hear other teachers say, that's not where I go with my child. But hey, parent, here is the situation. We've been trying to call you, we couldn't get through. So this is the best we thought the child is going to need. So depending on the level of emergency, depending on the relationship, how the school knows the parent, there should be a better way of telling parents the problem with any accident that can happen around the school. All right, so let's talk about, as we continue talking about accidents and injuries, let's talk about this first aid box. First aid box. A first aid box is one of the legal requirements. Remember we talked about legal requirements? What is another example of a legal requirement? Suppose Kodesh today wants to open a school. There are things that she would want to put in that particular school. Depending on the capacity that she has. I want my school to have a playground. I want my school, in the playground, there should be a swing, a jumping castle, a seesaw, all sorts of stuff. And again, in the classrooms, there is going to be, the floor is going to have carpets and stuff. All right, this is what Kodesh wants in her school. But apart from what she wants in her school, there are also other things that the government want that school to have before you open. So these are known as legal requirements. So my question is, what are some of the legal requirements that a person needs to have in a school setting? The first aid box is one. You're keeping kids around, accidents and injuries are inevitable. Therefore, before you take the child to the hospital, treat it first. Give it the first treatment. First aid is first treatment. Aid is help. Give it the first help that the child requires. So, the first aid kit or the first aid box is a legal requirement. In this school, somewhere, it's there, first aid box. So, the first thing that needs to happen is that the first aid box is supposed to be labeled, clearly labeled. Everybody has to know this is a first aid box. This is where we keep the first aid box. The first aid box has to be accessible to all adults except the children. Okay, so one, let it be at a visible place. Let it be clearly labeled. It must be placed where all adults can access it, but not children. And make sure all adults know where to find it. And quickly, in case of emergency. I say it must be placed. I don't know which one are you looking
After, it must be where adults can access it, not children.
for?
When
The other one that is, I don't know. I said it must be well labeled. It must be at a place where kids are not going to access it by adults, right? They should also, the staff should know where to find it quickly in case of an emergency. In case of an emergency, they should know where to find it. What are the things, some of the things that are supposed to be found in an emergency, in a first aid box? Bandages, okay, items for the first aid box, bandages,
Spirit.
Okay. What's the function of spirit? Maintaining spirit. What is the function? Eh? Use the pen. It doesn't spirit, use the pen. Spirit acts as a sterilizer. So when someone was hot or someone fell down, pour the spirit, it acts as it makes the place clean for cleaning. Remember when they want to give you an injection, they use spirit? Yeah, because they want to kill all the bacteria that is found on the skin, so that as they are doing that, they're not going to take down some pathogens with the injection as it is happening or as it is going down into the skin. So spirit is going to remove anything that is going to cause the injury to go back. So there is spirit. Sometimes you can also use alcohol swabs. So you just dab an alcohol swab on a minor bruise or a cut. So spirit, bandages. You talked about what else? The scissors. What is the scissors for? Why should a first aid box have scissors?
For cutting some bandage.
Cutting a bandage. Alright. So you cut the bandage using the scissors. True. Another item to be found here.
Disposable.
Yes, disposable gloves. Whatever you do when you're handling these kids, you're supposed to protect yourself by wearing disposable gloves. So you are not only protecting yourself, but you're also protecting the child from you. What if you are the one that is dangerous? So wear gloves so that both parties are supposed to be protected from anything that can be passed on due to open wounds or due to the exchange of bodily fluids. So there has to be security there, which is going to happen when you are wearing these latex disposable gloves. Iodine is also one of the things that you can find in the first aid box. Iodine. When do we use iodine? When do we use iodine? The card? Yeah. We use iodine on a card, or sometimes when you are walking and get bumped into something that has split at home, you can also use iodine. A child fell down, they are caught a bruise, you can use iodine as well. So, in a first aid box, among things, you can find small bandages, large bandages, plasters, cotton wool, you can find safety pins, scissors, disposable latex gloves, non-stick sterile dressing, gauze swabs, clips for securing bandages, spirit, iodine, all these things can be found in a first aid box.